How do these ideals impact the world? How can the urge for ideals be properly satisfied? This is an important question. You know why? Because somebody came along and said, the ultimate ideal for humanity is Christianity and the Christian doctrine. And the world, huge parts of the world consumed it, but they couldn't digest it. It created too much chaos. So they rebelled against it. And they said, no, we need liberalism. We need liberation from Christianity. And so the Europeans rebelled. And then came, secular humanism. And now secular humanism came, and when it came with its own set of problems. And then they started seeing a class society emerge. And then communism said, there's too much class society. We need something that sets everybody equal. And so communism came, a new ideal. And when it came, it was spreading in the world like wildfire, man. Young people were fired up against the bourgeois because it was the new ideal. But then it started collapsing because it was denying some parts of human instincts. Human nature was being denied. And then new ideals emerged, a merger between capitalism and socialism and democracy. And now we're like, we finally got it. This is perfect. We should export this to Iraq. We should export this to Afghanistan. This is great. If people have this, is going to be awesome. Right? Because it works so well for us. Right? And now human beings are starting to realize this isn't working either. And then feminism came, because women are oppressed, so feminism came. This is the new ideal. And then radical feminism came. No, you're not feminist enough. We need a radical change. And then somebody else came and said, what do you mean feminine? I'm offended by the word. You're judging my fluidity. I'm another, And so a new ideology came, and then a new idea. And you know what happens every time a new ideology comes? Every ideology is a reaction to something that wasn't being satisfied in the previous one. You see that? But every ideology is imperfect. And it has the germs that will destroy it inside it. And so it starts collapsing on itself. When people ask me, well, Ustad, what do you say about the LGBT? I say, wait. That's all I say. Wait. Why? Why? Because it's against fitrah, right? And guess what happens with anything that's against fitrah? It dies. It cannibalizes. Just relax. Just chill. Just watch the show. Just watch it rise, and then watch it what? Fall. Because when communism was rising, guess what Muslims were saying? What are we going to do about communism? What do we say about? And guess what happened to communism? Rise, and it fell. Ideals do not satisfy the human soul. All this time, we seem to have not found the ultimate ideal that can finally satisfy humanity. It's not a team, it's not the therapist, we can't find it. But it seems in Allah's grand plan, there was a time that is coming where سَنُرِيهِمْ آيَاتِنَا فِي الْآفَاقِ وَفِي أَنفُسِهِمْ حَتَّى يَتَبَيَّنَ لَهُمْ أَنَّهُ الْحَقِّ. All ideologies will collapse, and only the ideology that fits human nature perfectly, that balances between the animal and the spiritual, as we will see later, perfectly. Only that ideology will survive in the end. To me, I'm actually fully convinced the world on its own, as it goes from one crazy ideology to another, is actually naturally taking a course towards Islam. It's like sometimes you have a teenage kid who's going really crazy, and the imam just says, just wait. And the kid gets really stupid, and then he feels really bad. And he comes back and says, I was really messed up. Now I'm memorizing Quran, and I'm taking care of my mother, and I massage her feet every day, and I can't believe I was that stupid. Does that happen? Yep, it happens. It happens. The world is a stupid teenager. Okay, it's going through its phases, and then it's gonna حتى يتبين له أنه الحق. Okay.